Who would I like to play me in a biopic? Somebody really screwed up and funny. You have to be like, I would pick Bette Midler, but that wouldn't make sense. We go all over the world and we're surrounded by people that are incredibly passionate about what they do. That's more of an education than I got. God, tour was like 18 years ago. What was out then? Dane, what were we watching on tour? I know what I'm watching right now, but I've always been watching Grey's Anatomy. Grey's Anatomy has been a many year run for me.
No matter how long it takes, I'll still be here.
I would watch This Is Us. I binge watched on the last tour Basketball Wives and Love and Hip Hop. Lately, I've been watching Outlander.
I am grateful for every day we have.
Oh yeah, I am versatile. What are my favorite movies I like to watch with my kids? Ooh. My kids and I, we watch a lot of movies. I know you're not supposed to admit that as a parent, but we do. I made them watch all the originals of everything before they were allowed to watch remakes. So the original Annie, Mary Poppins. But I love the new Croods, and we love Raya and The Last Dragon. That's a really good one.
Impressed, huh? Oh, wait till you see my backstroke.
As far as cooking shows, I have considered Willow and I going on Nailed It. That's about as far as I think we'd make it. What is happening? We talked about MasterChef, but let's be honest. You saw my cupcakes.
Mama, take a picture of that.
Is there a movie I love because of its soundtrack? The Greatest Showman.
It's everything you ever want. It's everything you ever need.
La La Land is another one. Into the Wild is a great soundtrack. What other music documentaries would I love people to watch? Janis Joplin's documentary, that was a big one for me. I always thought that she was a spider web, and she was always so witty and so troubled, and just so she was able to have such a good sense of humor.
One day I started singing, and I could sing. It was like it was a surprise.
The Rose with Bette Midler, even though it's sort of a biopic, made-up story. I mean, Bette Midler is one of my absolute sheroes.
Gotta love me with a thrill. 'Cause baby, if you don't, I got to find a man who will.
I also really loved Rocket Man. I cried for 45 minutes after that movie was over. I couldn't get it together. I was so moved and devastated by that film. I also loved Ray, because I think Jamie Foxx is incredible. And I also liked Walk the Line. I liked learning about Johnny Cash and June Carter Cash. I just like anything musical.
Thought she was gonna wax poetic a little bit longer.
Oh, no, I'm done with that, June.
Okay, good.
I have recently found out that I'm going to be the recipient of the Billboard Icon Award, which I think is simultaneously amazing and hilarious. I get to have an 8-minute performance, and I will say that the first 2.5 minutes will possibly be my favorite thing I've ever done in my life. I want it to be worth it for my family. It's a concert, it's a tour, but it's also the story of our life.